When did you realize your parents raised you right? When I was 11, there was a homeless man on my road that everyone hated because he used to shout at us kids if we didn't give him money, and one time he even tripped me up so hard I got a bruise. But all I saw was a man who looked hungry and sad. Plus, for a few months, he had this wrapped up blanket that looked like the shape of a dog, and all I wanted to do was pet it. So sometimes, when no one was looking, I would run over to him with dog treats. And after a while, I started to see why everyone hated him, because he always refused and never even took the treats. And when I told my parents about how he was letting his dog starve, they promised that there wasn't actually a dog inside. He just did that so more people would give him money. But one day he dropped the blanket, and when I finally saw what was under there, my stomach twisted. It wasn't a sleeping dog or a blanket. It was a skeleton, with some fur barely clinging onto the bones and flies buzzing around the eye sockets. Tears started streaming down my face, and the old man quickly wrapped his dog back up. I didn't get it at the time, but now I know he just couldn't let go of it. That dog was all he had. I ran home and told my dad, and all he said was, "I told you to stop talking to strangers, son," before retreating to his bedroom. I didn't know what to do, so I just didn't do anything. But the next day, he wasn't there, and I ended up never seeing him again, so I just figured he found a new spot. But looking back, that doesn't make any sense, because he was there for years, up until the day I told my dad I talked to him. So, last week I mentioned him again, and my dad laughed before saying, like it was the most casual thing in the world, "Oh yeah, I pulled some strings and got him permanent housing through a local nonprofit, and gave him cash every week until he got back on his feet." I haven't looked at my dad the same way since.